What's up YouTube, it's YG, and today I'll be showing you guys some combos to the Magistus Dracotail deck. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let's get into the combos. So the first combo I'll be showing you is with Blazing Cartesia, Virtuous, Dracotail, Faimena, and one blank in our hand. So we're going to start off by normal summoning Blazing Cartesia from our hand, activating her effect, fusioning a blank and Faimena into our Faimena. We're going to chain one of Faimena, target Faimena in our blank, chain two Faimena to set Rahu Dracotail from our main deck. Next we're going to link off Blazing Cartesia into Artemis. Next we're going to activate Faimena's effect in hand to fusion summon. We're going to use Artemis in our Faimena to fusion summon into Zora. Next, we're going to activate Zora's effect to equip Artemis to it. Then we're going to activate Rahu, fusioning a blank and Urgula, fusion summon into Gulamel. Next, we're going to activate Urgula's effect as Chainlink 1, and then we're going to go Chainlink to Alfarion to reborn itself. So we're going to set Ketu, then we'll activate Ketu, add Lukias from a deck to hand, then we're going to activate Artemis to add Crowley, activate Crowley's effect from hand to summon itself, then we're going to activate Crowley's effect to fuse Crowley and Lukias into Iwas, the Magistus spell spirit. Next we're going to activate Lukias effect in graveyard to set Flame from our main deck. Lastly we're going to activate Urgula's effect, target Faimena, turn it back to our hand, and then during the end phase we're going to activate Cartesia, turn itself back to hand. Since fusion monster was sent to the graveyard, which was Alfarion. And then during our opponent's turn, we got the spell negate, a snatch steal, a pop, a monster negate. We can activate Faimena for the pop, and then you can use Alfarion and Cartesia to fusion summon into another Alfarion. Then you can use the other Alfarion effect to target Crowley, turn it back to your hand, then activate Crowley's effect in hand to summon itself, and then activate its effect to fuse with Alfarion and Crowley into Magistus Dracotail. So the Magistus Dracotail can protect your monsters, your monsters from like battle. I'm pretty sure like it negates an attack, and then it gains attack equal to it. So that's an option you can do. But if you also have if you have a dark in your hand, you could also make invert Caliga instead. So yeah, that's what you can do with that combo. So our next combo I have is very similar combo, except this time we're gonna go for the Caliga line instead of the safe Iwas line. So we're gonna start off by normal summoning Blazing Cartesia from my hand, activate her effect to fuse Full Loss and Faimena into Alfarion. Then go chain one Alfarion, target a blank and Faimena, chain two Faimena to set Rahu Dracotail from our main deck. Next we will link off Blazing Cartesia into Artemis, the Magistus Moon Maiden. Next we're going to activate Faimena from hand, fuse Alfarion and Artemis into Zora, the Magistus Verif Ragnar. Next we're going to activate Verif Ragnar's effect, target Artemis to equip to it. And then we're going to activate Rahu Dracotail to fuse Full Loss and Urgula into Gulamel. Next we're gonna go Chainlink 1 Gulamel, Chainlink to Alfarion to summon itself back, And we're gonna set Magistus Dracotail from our main deck. Next we're gonna activate regular target Faimena to add back to our hand. And then we're gonna activate Ketu Dracotail to add Mululu from a deck to a hand. Next we're gonna activate Ultimate's effect to add Crowley from a deck to hand. Activate Crowley's effect to summon itself, and then use this effect to fuse itself and Mululu into invert Caliga. Next we're gonna activate Mululu's effect to set Flame from our main deck. And then we are going to send Gulamel and Artemis to the graveyard to summon Magistus Dracotail. So this is your end board. You got a spell negate. This one basically floodgate, where both of us can only use a monster effect or declare attack for once that turn. Kind of like Winder, but the opposite, where Winder is like space summon. Dracotail can help for like a monster negate, so if your opponent tries to attack your Caliga, you can activate Dracotail to negate and then gain attack, and then Dracotail monster negate. And you know, you can use like 5 mana to fuse Dracotail and Apherion into either Mysterion or Secretarian, since Dracotail is a spellcaster and Apherion is a dragon monster. So that's something cool you can do as well. So that's it for the Faimena 2.5 card Faimena and Blazing Cartesia lines. So the next combo I have for you guys is a 3.5 card combo. And it includes Blazing Cartesia, Mululu, Ketu, and Virtuous. And this is also a Caliga line as well, but like a better Caliga line. So you're gonna activate Ketu Dracotail, add Dracotail Faimena, normal Blazing Cartesia, activate her effect, fuse Faimena and Mululu into Apherion. Chain 1 Apherion, target Mululu and Faimena, chain 2 Mululu, chain 3 Faimena, set Rahu Dracotail and Dracotail Flame. Next we're gonna link off Blazing Cartesia into Artemis. Then we're gonna activate Faimena's effect from hand, fuse Artemis and Apherion into Zora, the Magistus Ragnar. Next we're gonna activate Ragnar's effect, target Artemis to equip to it. And then we're gonna activate Rahu Dracotail, fuse Virtuous and Urgula into Gulamel. Next we're gonna activate Urgula's effect, chaining 1, and then Apherion's effect, chaining 2. Gonna set your horn. Then we're gonna activate Urgula's effect, target Faimena, turn it back to hand. Next we're gonna activate Artemis to add Crowley. Activate Artemis to space summon. Activate Crowley's effect to space summon itself. Activate Crowley's effect, fuse itself and Mululu into invoke Caliga. So we go to end phase now. Use Cartesia effect, add back to hand, since we haven't used the monster yet on the field when Caliga is on board. So this is the end board. You got Horn for bounce, Flame for spell negate, you got Cartesia and Faimena in hand. A pop with Gulamel, monster negate Zora. And you can either make Mysterion, because the spell casts a dragon with Gulamel. Magistus Dracotail, because you can fuse Zora and like Apherion with the Faimena effect. Chaos, Star Source, but I don't think we'll get there if we have Zora, Caliga on field. So yeah, that's it for that combo. For like the best line you can do if you want to make Caliga on field. That's like the best one, because you get protection with the horn to try to attack it, so you get draw +1. So the next combo I have for you guys is what if you don't open the Cartesia stuff and you want to get into Magistus stuff. So you got Victor Lukias, Pan, and a blank in our hand. So you're going to use 4 loss for example as always. So we're going to start by normal summon Lukias, activate her effect, add Faimena from the deck to her hand, activate Faimena, fuse a blank and Pan into Alfarion. Then we're going to chain 1 Alfarion, target Pan and Faimena, chain 2 Pan. We're going to set Rahu Dracotail, add back Faimena and Pan. Then we're going to link off Lukias into Artemis, so we're not fusion locked off Rahu Dracotail. Next we're going to activate Rahu Dracotail, fuse Faimena and Urgula into Gulamel. Next we're going to go chain 1 Urgula, chain 2 Faimena to set Flame and Sting. Next we're going to activate Urgula's effect, target Faimena, take it back to her hand. And then we're going to contact fuse Alfarion and Gulamel into Magistus Dracotail. Next we're going to trigger Artemis on field effect since the Magistus monster was normal special summon, so we're going to equip it to our Dracotail. Next we're going to activate Artemis effect, add Crowley, activate Crowley on hand effect, and it uses on field effect to fuse Dracotail and Crowley into Zora the Magistus Verif Ragnar. We're gonna go Gulamel effect to summon itself since 2 or more monsters will space onto the field, and then we're gonna go chain to Alfarion. So we're gonna reborn Alfarion and Gulamel, and then we're gonna activate Zora's effect on field to equip Artemis to it from the graveyard. And yeah, that's pretty much it for inboard. You got Sting for banishing, Flame as a spell negate, you got Pan for poppy monster, Faimena to fuse, you got Full Loss and other stuff in the graveyard. You can add back like your Crowley later. And your opponent's turn, if you could like Faimena, use like Gulamel to pop or something, or you can just use the Alfarion and then Pan into like the Philia Regis, because they're both dragons, or you can make Alfarion, then you get the monster pop, and then you can add back Crowley, then use Crowley summon itself and then fuse itself and the Gulamel to make the Iris. So that's some other things you can do for your board. Very powerful. The last combo I have for you guys for today with the Magistus Dracotail deck is what if you open Crowley, Faimena and a blank. So even if you draw Crowley, he's still playable, but if he's the only normal summon piece, you have to always normal summon him. So what you do is you normal summon Crowley, activate his effect to diffuse itself and Faimena into Iris, the Magistus Spirit. Next you trigger Faimena's effect to set Rahu Dracotail. Next you activate Rahu Dracotail, fuse Mulchime Full Loss and Urgula from your main deck. Summon out Gulamel. Next you activate Urgula's effect in grave. set Dracotail Flame. Next, activate regular effect. Target Faimena, turn it back to your hand. So this is pretty much your end board. You got the spell negate, you got Gulamel to pop because you got Faimena in hand. You got Iris to snatch still. So you can make like for instance with the Faimena you can pop, you can use these two to make Zoro, because Zoro's a Magistus monster and a Fusion Xyz Link monster. So you can use both to summon this, or you can summon the Churros instead, but probably make this one better off because it's the most negative. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the Magistus combos I have for you guys. So that's it for the combos, the Magistus Dracotail deck. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And next video we're gonna do all the variants, but also we're gonna do certain ways to play around certain hand traps with all 3 variants of the branded Magistus and the Light End and Dark End Dragon combo. So that's it for the video guys, thanks for watching, I'll see you guys next video, bye.